Hi guys, this is a quick review of my embroidery design on meme. This is fine. First we do, this is like a tutorial how to do embroidery. And first we choose what we're gonna do first, what we're gonna do last. We're gonna order our colors. As you can see, these flames are in the background, except for this one. So we gotta make them first. And let's start with yellow, then we go orange, then we go red, because yellow covers the most space. And we can make orange and red as outlines of this yellow color. First thing I do, I make this yellow. So you can see it. I gotta hide everything and then just unhide what the color we're talking about. We make this small yellow piece and then we connect it with command run so we don't have cuts, jumps, and these things we don't like. These are bad and we gotta use them when we really need to. That's why I connected the first element with run to the second one, and this common run will be covered with orange, then red, then this brown and black. It won't be seen, but it will stitch very smoothly. And if you make mass production, you make a lot of these embroideries, this will work out pretty well and save you a lot of time compared to jumps and cuts. That's why I use run everywhere when it is possible. Yellow, we run to our second yellow, then we run under our seed, under his leg to our next yellow color. And as underlays, I use common tatami without edge runs because our edges will be covered anyway. Moving to orange, I decided to make, I had two options to make orange with satin or tatami, and I thought that the red color is our last in our flames, so it is like in the border of the border. And satin on satin won't look well. They will mix when they're where they're connected, like in this part. If I make satin like this, orange satin, then make orange or red satin like this, they will mix and look pretty bad. And it is not an option to change our angles. So like orange stitches this way and our red stitches 90 degrees to our orange. In satin it will look bad. This orange color, it will look bad because we'll have to make breaks, or how is it called? Yeah, auto split. We'll have to split it and it won't look nice in this specific part. That's why I decided to make this in tatami. Yes, we have some small stitches like in this part, but they're not like they're pretty rare, like here and here. This is okay. That's why this is tatami, and same way here we have tatami, and on our third flame we have tatami 2 without small stitches. We have like two small stitches, and that's okay. That's not bad. Then we make satin red. Satin red with auto split in these parts. I don't want to make hard angles here or it's divided into different elements. It is like not necessary here because this embroidery is pretty simple. So let's keep it simple. First we have red. I start with small flame because it's easier to connect to our big one and then to our middle sized one. Also connected with run underneath his seat and his body. We split these two into different parts. We could connect them and make as one element like this way, like this. But when we will be stitching brown and black, this red piece will stick out and it won't look nice. So we better use run, make another element, use run, and then go here to this big part, then move to our middle flame. It is also divided into two parts for the same reason. And as we're stitching red, we don't want to make an extra color change. That's why we make his head together with this flame part. If you want to use different color, that's like no problem. I'll post this EMB file in my Telegram so we can change whatever you like, whatever you want. I do this because I don't like buying machine formats, because I want to change underlays, to change pull compensations and some elements. That's why I don't like it, and that's why I want to get EMB files. That's why I give you EMB files. I treat you as I want to be treated. That's why I post EMB files original in my Telegram. This is also red, and after red we go brown. There are two ways in doing this chair. I don't know how they are called, like these parts on which the chair stands on the floor. We can make them satin with run outline, black run, or even without outlines. Or as I did, because the size of this embroidery is like 15 centimeters and the satin won't look good. So I made it tatami with satin outline, which will I show you later. But if you want to make it smaller, then you can change this satin into run and this tatami into satin. If you want like 10 centimeters, 8 centimeters height. This is my brown color, or as I call it, body shadow. It's a bit darker than our body color. All tatamis are with tatami underlays, and all satin is with zigzag underlay. Sometimes I use edge run, but this is not the case because the shape of this element is hard. That's why I don't like edge runs on this type of settings. If it was a common line, like straight line like this, or okay with a bit of turn, it's okay to use edge runs in these elements, but not in this with hard shapes, difficult shapes like complex shapes or whatever you may call it. So here we have this chair. After the chair, we go and stitch his body, which I stitch with body color, like common body color, which I use on humans. I use it here, and human shadows. Like if you want to play with tones on a face, you use like common body color, and you use a bit of shadows, like underneath hair or something. This color is here, this shadow, this common body. For me, you can choose whatever you like. And after this part, we stitch white. I didn't want to cover this hole and make it like just white satin, because I'm stitching this on t-shirts, and t-shirts don't like a lot of thread, and this is the reason I fill it with 0.38 sometimes, and why is 0.38? I used 0.4. Okay, never mind. I will check it later. So that's why I stitch on t-shirts with 0.4 spacing. I'm gonna change it like right now. So we give less weight on our thin t-shirts. This is the same reason I didn't fill this hole with thread, because it will cover the black anyway. And our last black color, this black is pretty interesting, because I'll show you how it's getting stitched. See, here we have small jump. Here we have jump. I'll show connectors. This jump. And we don't have any more jumps. We don't have branching. Everything, every part is connected by hand. Everything is cut when it needs to be cut, and it stitches pretty smoothly. This I use Shift R just so you can see how it's getting stitched. This is my design. I did a pretty quick run around it. If you have any questions, be sure to write a comment to ask me. I'll answer everything I can. That's it. That's it about this design. I'll post it on my Telegram. Not now, a bit later, EMB file, like in a week or something. So go there, subscribe. You don't have to buy anything, like the subscriptions, etc. You can just follow and check designs I do and how I do them, and just you can try to repeat to learn to digitize, or you can just write me and I'll try to give everything I can about how to digitize properly. Thanks for watching. Be sure to press the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Goodbye.